Good evening, circuit trainers. 6:30 on a Monday. Pretty sure you can hear me tonight. Don't know what happened on Thursday. One of those little glitches. Anyway, so tonight we've got 3 circuits. We're going to do a bit of CV, bit of plyometric, jumping around, bit of strength work, do the cool down. After the cool down, there will be a stretch session if you want to do it. If you've got your mats, got your towel, got your water, are you ready to go? Mind the furniture. Let's just start warming up, rolling the shoulders, rolling around backwards. You've all had a good weekend, found plenty to do, rolling around forwards. Spent most of mine in the loft. Insulating. Take the whole of the arm round backwards. And take them round forwards. Both arms up, one backwards, one forwards. And one forwards, one backwards. Oh, arms down, knees up, just lifting the knees to the waist. Taking your time. We're just warming up the knees, warming up the hips. Knees down, heels up. Lifting the heels, working the hamstring, working the quad, getting that warmed up. Heels down, knees up, elbow to knee, a bit of a turn at the waist, a bit of mobility in the spine. Take that down into squats. Don't be too low just yet. You're just warming up the knees. Warming up the hips. Still keeping the knees behind the toes though. Sticking your backside out. Take that into a forward lunge. Stepping forward, taking the knee towards the floor, swapping sides. Now taking it backwards into a rear lunge. Stepping backwards, taking the knee towards the floor, pushing up off the front foot. Back to standing. Swap the feet over. Okay, come up to standing, feet wide. Lunging to the left and the right. Warming up the inner and outer thighs. Reaching down towards the opposite toe. And up to the middle, reaching left and right. Turning the foot on the toe, getting a bit of work through the ankle before you take it overhead. Stretching all the way down the side. Okay, jogging on the spot, raising the heart rate. We'll be straight into some CV work tonight, so we want the heart rate elevated before we begin. Lift the heels. Lift the knees. Bring it down, bring it down. Ooh, hold it there, grab a drink. Thanks, Mike. Right. "40 seconds. Exercises are 40 seconds, 12 of them. Starting with a CV set. So that's 8 minutes. There are some split thrusts, so you'll need a mat just to do those on. Otherwise, we're standing up. So I'll pop that over there. Are you ready? 40 seconds of jacks. Let's go. Come on. Push the arms up overhead. All the way up. All the way down to the waist. Landing with the feet wide, knees soft. Keep going. Take it down to half jacks if you want to. Too late. Wood chop on the right. Lifting the knee towards the opposite shoulder. At your own pace. Go as quick as you want to. For 40 seconds. Get the hands up overhead. Okay, lunge jumps. Get in your lunge position. Jump into the opposite. If you don't want to do the jumping, alternate rear lunges. Okay? The lower you go and the higher you jump, the harder it'll be. Okay, sprinting on the spot. Use the hands. Fast with the knees. Few more seconds. Spotty dogs. Spotty dogs. Alternating the hands and the feet. If you want to take it down, rear lunge. Both hands up overhead. Otherwise, spotty dogs. Alternate wood chops. Back four each side. Alternating the wood chop at your own pace. Lifting the hands overhead. squat jumps. Out and down, in and up. Just take it to squats if you want to take it down. High knees, push the knees up. Use the hands to keep time. Down you go, split thrust, into your split thrust. Hands under the shoulders, weight on the hands. Cycling the knees in and out, bringing the knee up to the chest, extending the leg all the way, tapping the toe. Slow it down and step it through if you want to. Up you come, wood chop on the left, hands overhead. Hands over the right shoulder, lifting the left knee, meeting in the middle. Lunge jumps. Another set of lunge jumps. Take it down to rear lunges if you want to do that. Ah, blimey, sprinting on the spot. Let's go fast. Use the hands. Ten seconds. Hold it there, hold it there. Grab a drink, have a little break, mop your brow. Whew. Hopefully you're all warmed up now. Ready for the middle set. Hopefully we don't get interrupted during the middle set because Benny has just woken up. Doesn't normally like to join in with circuits, prefers sleeping. I think we'll probably be alright. Right then, we're going to do 30 seconds, 12 times 30 seconds. Plyometric exercises, bit of jumping about. We're going to do squat thrusts, burpees, star jumps and high knees. Okay, 4 exercises, 3 times through. Starting with squat thrusts. Have you got your towel? Have a drink of water. Are you ready to go? 30 seconds. Squat thrusts, let's go. Hands under the shoulders, weight on the hands, both feet in and out. Yeah, I check I started the watch. We did start the watch. Few seconds to go. Okay, burpees. Mind the light fittings. Step it through and take out the jump. You want to take this down a bit. You ready? Star jumps, squat down, power up, hands and feet out to the side. Take it down to jacks if you want to. High knees. Push the knees up. Back down we go. Squat thrust, second set. Both feet out. Land in a nice strong plank. Weight on the hands, under your shoulders. Standing up, are you ready? Burpees, let's go. Step it through if you want to. Take the jump out. Otherwise, down you go. Out into plank, knees back in, jump up, hands overhead. Okay, star jumps, let's go. Squat down, power up into your star. High knees. Push the knees up. Few more seconds. One more set. Let's go down. Squat thrust. Keep the weight on the hands. All the way out into a plank. Knees all the way back in. On your feet. Are you ready? Burpees. Come on. Last set. Let's go. Make them good ones. Star jumps. When you're ready, squat down, power up into your star. Take it down to jacks if you want to. High knees. One more time. Bring it down. Bring it down. Mop your brow. Grab a drink. Woo. Have a break. Wow. So, is everyone warmed up now? Warm up over. We're going to do some strength work. We've got 12 exercises. 50 seconds each. All repetition of the arms, legs, abs. "12 times 50 seconds, 10 minutes of work." They're all exercises that you know, nothing to surprise you. Are you ready? Should we get going? We're going to start with close arm press ups down on the mat. 50 seconds. Let's get down. From the knees, all the toes, hands under the shoulders, lowering the chest towards the floor. Elbows tight into the ribs. Pushing up. Tight plank position. Abs are tight. Belly buttons pulled in. Pelvic floor zipped up. Keep those elbows tight into the ribs. Working the triceps. "50 seconds. It's a long time. Over you go onto your backside. We're going to do alternate knees, 2 elbows. Feet flat, knees up, shoulders to the floor, engage the abs, lift the shoulder towards the knee, add a twist in the obliques, bringing the opposite knee and elbow together. Take it down to an oblique crunch with the knee lift, if you wish. Just reaching over. Still working the obliques. Squat pulse on your feet. Down you go, nice and low. Knees behind the toes, hands out in front for balance. Sticking your backside out. just little pulses. Holding your squat with little pulses. Ten seconds. Once we're done here, we're going back to the mat. T press ups. Down you go for your T press ups. Hands wide at the shoulders from the knees or the toes. Down for your press up. Rolling over into a side plank. Bring it back, keep it all under control. Torso is rigid, abs engaged. You can do it from the knees. Just roll from one knee to the other. Otherwise, up on your toes. Your abs are working to keep you under control as you go from one move to the other. And now we're going to go into plank and tap. So into your plank position, high or low, whatever suits you. Hold it tight, feet a bit wider than normal. And we're just tapping alternate shoulders. Holding it tight, belly button pulled into the spine. Pelvic floor zipped up tight. Shoulders, hips and knees in a nice straight line. Keep breathing. Keep going. Okay, come up onto your feet. Take your time. Just into squats. Just into your squats, but take it low. All the way down, squeeze the glutes to come back up. Okay, more press ups. Down to your mat for wide press ups. Hands wide at the shoulders, from the knees or the toes. Lowering the chest to the mat, pushing back up into your high plank position. Keep breathing. Keeping the torso rigid. Over you go. Onto your backside, we're going to do sit up and twist. Backside on the mat, feet flat on the floor, knees up, shoulders to the floor. Engage the abs. Lift the shoulders from the floor. Oblique twist either side. Control back to the mat. Keep the abs engaged throughout the whole exercise. Don't go up too far. They'll disengage. You'll lose the point of the exercise. You can take this into oblique crunches if you wish. Reaching over, side to side, rolling from one shoulder to the other, working the obliques as you reach over to the floor, up onto your feet. Squat lunge. Nice deep squat as you come up, stepping forward into a lunge. Deep squat, forward into a lunge. alternating from one leg to the other in the lunge. Getting the squat nice and low, keeping the knees behind the toes as always. More press-ups, gecko press-ups. It's the last set though. Hands wide at the shoulders, from the knees or the toes, lower the chest to the floor. As you lower the chest, bring the knee around to the wrist. Keep the torso rigid. Okay, on your feet, end of your mat. We're going to roll down into plank, back into pike, stand back up. Rolling down, walk the hands out into plank. Press up if you like. Walk back into pike. Push yourself up. And again, repeat. Keep breathing. Up onto your feet. Let's just finish with some squats. Ordinary squats. Take it low, squeeze your glutes, come back up, keeping the knees behind the toes. Hold it there, hold it there, mop your brow. Grab a drink and we'll have a cool down. I hope everyone's as warm as I am. Left the heating on too long today. Oh boy. Whew. Right then, we'll cool down as usual. Take your left arm across your chest. Ease the elbow in and stretch your shoulder. We're going to carry on after this and do a bit of a stretch session just for 10 minutes or so. Take your left arm overhead, hand on top of the spine, ease the elbow back, stretching the tricep. Getting your breathing under control. Starting to slow down now, starting to ease off. Let's left arm, right arm across the chest rather, right arm across the chest, ease the elbow in. Stretching off the shoulder. Right arm overhead, hand on top of the spine, ease the elbow back. Heart rate starting to come under control now. we'll just ease out of that one. Okay, let's start with the calf stretch. One foot out in front of the one behind, pressing the back heel into the floor, bending the front knee, leaning forwards, finding a stretch in the calf, in the back leg. Make sure both feet are pointing forwards to get the best stretch. Bring that back foot in just behind the front, straighten the front leg, bend the back knee, bending at the waist, stretching the hamstring in the straight leg, pushing the backside up towards the ceiling, letting the shoulders sink towards the knee, feeling that stretch building in the hamstring, just breathing through it. And just relax out of that one. Put your weight on the front foot. Lift the other. Soften the knee that you're standing on. Press the hip forward, push the foot into the hand. Feel the stretch down the front of your thigh, between your hip and your knee. And when you're ready, let's swap sides. Take the other foot out behind you. Press the heel into the floor. Bend the front knee, leaning forwards. Getting the calf stretch going in that back leg. And when you're ready, just bring the back foot in behind the front, straighten the front leg, bend the back knee. Leaning over at the waist, you'll feel the hamstring stretch building in the straight leg. Push the hips up towards the ceiling. Just let the shoulders go a little lower. Feeling the stretch building in the hamstring. And relax out of that one. Put your weight on that front foot. Lift the back foot. Soften the knee you're standing on. Press the hip forward. Push the foot into the hand. And when you're ready, just relax out of that one. I'm going to go down to the mat. Down to the mat, into a bit of a lunge position. Get some distance between the feet. Lift the body. Letting the pelvis drop towards the floor. Feeling the stretch down the inner thigh here. Feel it in the hip at the back. And when you're ready, let's swap sides. Oh, just relax out of that one. Come to your feet. Feet wide. Leaning over at the waist, taking the hands down towards the floor. Take them over to the right. Bring them around to the left. Come back to the middle. Walk the feet in, standing up, straighten the back one bone at a time, bring the chin up last, little stretch out, When you're ready, we'll have 4 monkey swings. Are you ready? Bending at the knees. That's 2. 3. Last 1. Stretch it out on your toes. Reaching up towards the sky or the ceiling, whichever suits you. Heels down, elbows down, hands together. Thanks very much. I hope you enjoyed the class this evening. If you wanted to stay, do a bit of stretching. I'll start that in just a moment. But if you're away now, enjoy your evening. I'll see you soon. Bye.